First question in quick hits.
Yeah.
This woman gives advice on getting a high value man. This clip went viral.
Let me hear it.
Play it. I want to get what y'all think to what she had to say.
Oh yeah, I seen this one.
Oh, here.
Now, tell me what you do for a living.
Oh, I love my husband.
And how did you get that awesome job?
Well, I became a better human being, and I became feminine and also shocking, submissive. So that was the secret.
So what are your tips to women that want to be a housewife?
To embrace it. It's an actual job. You just can't get it in the public or private sector. Like you need a man to hire you for it, but that's okay. Because if you think about it, you submit to your boss who makes you clean stupid shelves at your retail job, right? Like, wouldn't it be better if you were cleaning your own shelves at home? You know what I mean? And your boss wants to sleep with you in a good way. In a good way.
And where do you meet these men?
Well, I think women should work for the men that they want to pursue. I know that sounds crazy, but it's really easy. So if you think about it, like you want a lawyer, right? So then you should be a paralegal, or if you want a dentist, then you should be a dental hygienist. But these are considered, I guess, high value status professions. But I think that's a really good model that not enough women utilize. Because women will bully the woman who is the secretary that marries the doctor, okay? But who has the last laugh? Like her in her McMansion with her husband who's hot and the baby.
Okay, Allie, show me your...
Thoughts?
Facts.
Thoughts?
Better hunt.
Hey man,
She hunted.
we just want somebody that's
She stalked her man down. You hear me?
we just want somebody that's gonna cooperate with us. That's it. We ain't gotta agree with everything. We just want somebody that's gonna cooperate at the end of the day.
And that part that she said, like your boss wanted to sleep with you in a good way, bro. When I first heard it, I died laughing because all these girls they be chasing down these dudes, say these dudes ain't nothing, I can't find all that. Your boss that you work for, he want that ass.
That's a fact.
And 5 times out of 10, you done gave him that ass to move up in the company. And then another 5 times out of 10, once you stop smashing, he get you fired and replace you.
Or you get reassigned.
Or you get reassigned.
And lose what you was making.
That's crazy.
Reassigned is funny.
That's what they do though. Like, come on, man. I felt every word she said, bro. And women was in the comments outraged.
You gotta go after I've been saying this for the longest, go after the man that you want. Been saying that. But they don't want to listen to me. They don't want to put in the work. They think it's doing too much. They don't want to seem like they too eager. They don't want to seem like they desperate, which again, you can be very calculated in what you do. All you got to do is just send a little hard eye. Like, men are simple. We gonna jump the gun anyway. Just show us some kind of way that you interested. Or say, hey, let's hang out. Let them pay for it, whatever. But like, I mean, shit, you ain't got to just sit back and just receive, but then now you getting all trash and you wondering why all you getting is trash when you ain't going after nothing.
Yeah, I would agree, man. I think, she's going about finding a man. She's married and successful. But went about finding a man the right way. A lot of women feel like competing for a man is beneath them. They feel like, the good man is just going to come knock on my door one day. He's going to just fall into my lap. No, it takes strategy, to get to that. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some, women. And again, we talking about dudes that make a certain level of money and dudes with a certain level of success, which is what she's talking about. And that's what most women say they want. I want a man that's making $150,000, $200,000, 6 foot, dark skin, works out every day, like that type of man. We talking about a very, very, very slim percentage. So with that being said, you're going to have to go track that type of man down. And that's just what it is. So, but if you two feel like you too good to compete for it and whatever the case may be, then you're going to just have the options that are approaching you. And again, that's not saying you got to shoot your shot. She's simply saying just put yourself in the vicinity of that type of man in a very frequent fashion and you got a better chance of getting him.
Better stop relying on luck.
That's it.
Be in that environment.
I think it's also understanding what those type of men want in a woman.
Right.
I think they don't look at that either
That's what
because
she went and did.
there are certain type of qualities that those men look for in women. And if you don't have it, you have no shot because they are standing on their principles. You either doing X, Y, Z or you out of here, period.
Yeah.
And a lot of y'all want them to change like the dudes that y'all been dating that's beneath y'all, when them niggas not gonna change. They are who they are. They making their money, got their house, whatever it is, they established, they have their foundation. This is how we run the program over here. And you're not gonna come in and change that. So you either get with the program or go with what you comfortable with.
Back to the house, back to the sofa you go.
Shit.
Yeah, that's honest. I think,
They're not willing to do that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot like women need to make themselves useful to that man. Notice what she said. The type of man I want, I'm gonna be a secretary at the law. I mean, at the dentist's office. I'm gonna be a paralegal at the law office or whatever. But you know what the common denominator is with all the women, aside from just being in the vicinity of them?
I'm in direct contact with him.
No, not just that. But you serve a purpose in that man's life.
Yeah,
you are an asset. You are, you become valuable to him. You're not just showing up there and bringing refurbished ass and, bad communication and attitude to his life. No, you are filing this man's documents with the government. You are being useful to this man. You are an asset. And a lot of women don't necessarily feel like they need to be that. And that's why a lot of those relationships don't last. But those relationships he talking about, they're gonna last for 40 years. Because it's not just a relationship and not just I like her a lot. That's why she's here. No, she's serving a purpose in his life. So, I think a lot of women need to focus on that, man, and y'all be better off in relationships. How can my presence in this man's life benefit him? In ways that in regard to things that he can't do on his own. Yeah. Especially in this era. Most dudes is cooking. Most dudes is cleaning. Or if we're not doing that, we paying somebody to do it. So it's like you coming in, I cook, I clean. It's okay, but what else? Because I currently have a cleaning lady. I currently have somebody that comes over here and cook for me 2 times a week, or I'm getting prepackaged meals for the week. So what else? So until you find out that what else, you're going to keep running into the same relationship issues that y'all run into.
And being submissive is not bad. Being submissive is not you being a slave. Being submissive is just simply you leaning on to that person in that instance, in that moment, whatever it is, for that decision. Mm-hmm. Period. If that man is better at finances, you're going to submit to him. If that woman is better at finances, you're going to submit to her. That's just what it is, baby. I understand you got a master's in accounting, or you got a master's in, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be something like that. I understand that you understand this a little bit better than I do. So I trust you with your decision. That's all it is. It's not a slave contract or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. And women thinking about it is slave and all this stuff. When half the time y'all haven't even been in situations like that. So y'all don't even know what it looks like. So until you in that, you can't really talk about it until you really been in it and understand what it looks like.
Facts.